Hello, it's Chrissy here from Footprint Tarot. I'm actually doing a quick supplement to part 3 of Chappaquiddick, which was looking at the night of the accident. I realised when thinking through it that there were a couple of questions I didn't ask that I wanted to ask, but I hadn't written them down. So I thought I'd do them now, and this will be supplement to part 3. Again, I'm going to do the yes-no format, because they do have a yes-no basis to them. And the first question I am going to ask is, and I apologise, interesting, for the noise in the background. I'll talk up a little bit and hopefully you can hear over it. It's a wet, cloudy day here and we have to get our clothes dry, so yeah, let's see. The first question is, was Teddy Kennedy actually driving? So was Teddy Kennedy actually driving the car? Was Teddy Kennedy actually driving the car? Let's have a look at the bottom card. Queen of Cups. If he was in an emotional state, and he himself might have been trying to keep a lid on his emotions as well. 1, 2, 3. High Priestess, 2 of Swords, 5 of Cups. The High Priestess is a maybe. Two of Swords is a maybe. Five of Cups is a no. So I'm just probably query again. So I'll do clarifying on that, because 2 of them are maybes. The 2 of Swords and the High Priestess. Or maybe he was driving, but that's not a definite yes or no. And there's a no as well. So we'll ask this question again. Was Teddy Kennedy driving the car? Was he actually driving the car? And we will use the little clarifier deck. 5 of Wands. There's a lot of conflict about this question. It's caused a lot of conflict in the past, I think. The Tower. No. The King of Cups. Yes. 10 of Swords. No. It's very possible that he was not driving the car that night, that somebody else was actually driving the car. So, combined with the main reading, it looks like yes, there was somebody else in the car and they may have been driving, not Teddy. the other yes or no question I have is, was it really an accident? The reason I asked the was he driving thing is that there's every possibility that Mary Jo climbed over the back into the back seat where the air bubble was, but it also seemed to me that it's also a possibility that she was already in the back seat, and maybe that's one of the reasons she couldn't get out easily. So, out in the cold. The next question, was it really an accident? Out in the cold. Overall, Five of Pentacles it's a no card, but I think that's more to so much doubt as to whether it was really an accident or not. King of Swords. Maybe. Four of Swords. Maybe. Queen of Swords. Maybe. All three of them are very ambivalent. It possibly was an accident. Again, we'll ask the same question with a different pack. Yes, it's possible it was an accident, but there's still doubt there. The car going into the pond. I can't see whoever was driving putting Teddy Kennedy's life at risk by going in there deliberately, but that's going to lead to the next question I have. So, was it an accident? Was it really an accident? Was it really an accident? Let's see. Judgment. Yes. The Hierophant. Maybe. Ten of Pentacles. Yes, this is two yeses and a maybe, so combined with the maybe, I think I'm going to go with yes, it really was an accident. Maybe they were driving rough because saying speed was a factor. Maybe whoever was driving was trying to give her a bit of a fright to get them to see their way, I don't know. So, it was an accident. It was an accident. So, the next question I'm going to ask was Teddy Kennedy in the car when it went into the pond? He says he was. Was Teddy Kennedy in the car when it went into the pond? Was Teddy Kennedy in the car when it went into the pond? The Sun, yes. Death. Death. No. The King of Pentacles. Yes, this says yes. I won't explore that any further. One thing the car accident did result in a death. So, The next question was Mary Jo in the back seat. Were Mary Jo and Teddy in the back seat? If somebody else was driving, were Mary Jo and Teddy Kennedy in the back seat of the car? I think I might make this part 4 and just call it the accident, because basically that's what I'm covering here, isn't it? So the accident itself, whereas part 3 was looking at what was happening in the car. So were Mary Jo and Teddy Kennedy in the back seat of the car? Knight of Pentacles is a yes. Emperor is a maybe. Knight of Wands is a yes. The Knight of Wands investigation, the Knight of Pentacles is steady, reliable. The Emperor is authority. Teddy would have been the authority in the car. He would have been the person in charge in the car. If he was the one trying to talk her out of something, I don't think he really could have spoken to her in any real depth or tried to get his point across why they were driving. That's another reason that makes me think that maybe they were in the back seat. We'll just do a bit more of a clarifier with this. Were both Mary Jo and Teddy in the back seat of the car? Yes. Yes. No. 2 yeses and a no. Look, I'm inclined to say that yes, they both were in the back seat of the car. So, yep. So we'll have a look at that. And the last question I want to ask about the accident itself. Let's have a look at what was on the bottom of that. The Ace of Wands. Action. He was trying to take action. I think that action was in trying to talk her out of something. Yeah, I've got the deck upside down. So he was trying to take action in that he was trying to talk her out of something. And it just doesn't make sense to me that he would be able to be doing that if he was driving. And it, you know, so the last question, given that it's possible that somebody else was driving the car, somebody else caused the accident, and that Teddy and Mary Jo were both in the back seat, did Teddy Kennedy have help getting out of the car? What I'm going to do is, even though I'm pretty crap at it, I'll just give this a bit more of a mix up too. Told ya. Mix this up a bit more. Did Teddy Kennedy have help? The cards just want to fly out. Reliable Knight. The Reliable Knight flew out. Now he was in that as well. think the reliable knight may have been the driver of the car. I'll leave the reliable knight there. And, oops, what one's flown out? The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, in the reading about Mary Jo, I pegged her as the Queen of Pentacles, liking her little luxuries and stuff. Now, so one last question. Did Teddy Kennedy have help? Did somebody help Teddy Kennedy get out of the car? Yes. 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 I'm going to ask another question. Was it the reliable knight who helped him? Nine of Pentacles. Yes. Four of Swords. Maybe. Six of Swords, maybe. Assuming the first one's a yes, I'd say yes, the reliable knight was the person. This is somebody he trusted, somebody who had stood by him for a long time. Now, I'm not going to ask if the reliable knight said, no, she's dead, it's no good, because we already established in the other reading on the night that Teddy may have known she was still alive. So I'm going to leave that here for now. It's really interesting trying to look at who the reliable knight might have been, but that I think is going to be another matter for another time. Anyway, this is part 4, I've decided, and it's about the accident itself. And the last part 5 is going to be the final part, and that's going to be looking at the aftermath and all of the characters who had a part to play in that. Not just Teddy, but the coroner, the person, the captain of the rescue squad, the doctor who signed the certificate, the inquest, the prosecutor, and the judge who blocked the exhumation of Mary Jo's body. Okay, thank you very much for joining. Please like and subscribe, and if you'd like me to look at some other historical incidences, I'm always happy to hear some suggestions. Okay, bye for now.